Hey, what is up? Welcome back. Great to see you. Glad you're part of this journey with me, and you're actually a big help to me today. I figured a good time to start this video was again during a bit of a cigarette craving, but screw that. I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna be honest about it on here. It's kind of like a nice release to be able to just let that feeling go, and I can't have a break-free channel if I'm going to be a slave to addiction and to nicotine and to all the BS that comes with it. If you're out there, if you are still smoking, you can do this. I think it's 48 hours and nicotine leaves your body, 48 or 72. And then it's just kind of a bit mental. The cravings do go away. This is already sort of subsiding since I was on my car ride home where it was a bit overwhelming. But, I'm doing pretty good with that. So this is episode 2. Like I said, I wanted to start doing this every day and kind of just check in and watch my progress. There's going to be failures along the way, but I think that's okay. If I come here and tell you, putting my review or my day under review last night, I get home, everything was pretty fine during the day, and I get home and diet-wise, I do a little binge. Now I don't eat if I eat lunch, and then I work nights as a server, so I'm not eating until like 9:30, 9:40. I don't know if that has a lot to do with it. I know I should meal prep, and that's something that I want to work on, just a nice basic, even the same thing. I just think to take some of the thought out of it. But, I get home, and what did I have? I had cookies. There was a piece of salmon, which was good, but what did I have with it? French fries. And that were left over actually from when we went out to eat on Monday, which was my day off, which I talked about in the last episode. And just too much, I'd like to even get home and fast and not eat for that a period of time once in a while. And I think that would help me to lose some weight. But, speaking of the diet and, my cravings for cigarettes that I know will subside soon, and I'm going to feel so good about that. If you do fail, it's okay. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you're battling right now. And, trust me, I've battled, I don't know about harder, but worse things also. Issues with, alcohol and certain substances over my youth. So I come from a place of empathy and concern and brotherhood and sisterhood, like no judgment, and I think saying your failures, in the comments or what you're struggling with, or me saying my failures on here is open, honest, and it also brings awareness. It leaves a little record, a trace of it. I bring it out into the light. It's not hidden. I don't bury it in my mind. And eventually, I think that's huge, first of all, to know what's really going on. And then, so there's awareness of it, which you can't really stop something if you're not aware of it. And, with cigs, and you can just get in this awful cycle, even with drinking and drugs and food. And you don't even really know sometimes. You're just spinning around, trapped. And so we're going to break free. And eventually, I am not going to want to keep saying this every single day. So that's going to kind of nudge me in the direction also. And I hope you take some inspiration from me that I'm trying, that we're all trying here together. That being said, what I wanted to make today's video about is my average work day, pretty much. What I do on an average day. I know, I got it pretty good, all things considered. One of the things that has trapped me in my job of being a waiter is the hours and the money. It's not a ton of hours, and it's pretty good money. And for what I do, I have a political science degree that's 14, 15 years old. I mean, I'm happy to have that degree, but what was I thinking for poli-sci? It's not very practical that I can just go out there and grab a job right now. A lot of the other, I'm not going to make as much per hour working, or I'd be working a lot more hours to make what I'm going to make at my restaurant. And I don't really want to go to another restaurant. I'm senior man where I am. I know the ropes. So I know I got it pretty good. I have my days to myself, which used to be a negative. Getting out every night and not even that late, and then having all day, as I basically used to go out with a pocket full of money and get hammered and worse. And then I would sleep all day and somewhat recover by 2:33. Well, then I had to shower and go to work and do it again, or be too hungover for a couple of days or too freaked out until I was fine again, and then do it, on the weekend. So this business can be dangerous. But anyways, now my typical day, and thankfully since I had kids 8 years ago, which is hard to believe, I've become more of a morning person. Not super early, which I'm trying to get to. My sleep is still very important to me. But I'm up and active in the morning, and I'll kind of go through my day. So I wake up at 7. I'm trying to inch down. I'm now setting my alarm for 6:50. I think it would be so beneficial to work out in the morning. I think that's such a great time to do that before everything gets going. But for now, I'm up at like 6:50, 7 o'clock. I come down, I get breakfast ready, or I shower, get breakfast ready for the kids, get them fed, get them all ready for school, their stuff together, lunches, water, and anything they need to bring to school. Try not to forget any or all of that, and drop them off at 8:30. Now I'm ready to Instacart. From about 8:30 until, depending on how I do and the weather and how the gigs are, I call them gigs. I'm going to do that from about 8:30 to 12, 8:30 to 1. Today it was about 8:30 to 12-ish. But I made $76. I did one shopping order, which was for $30, which was a good hit. And then I did a double delivery order, which was for $44, something like that. So it got me right to about $75 and change today. And I'll take that. So far this week, I've worked 7.5 hours, and I'm at like $252 for the week. And that's real money, and that's tremendous. And eventually that's going to be like mine. Like now I'm putting it out towards the mortgage, and if you guys know, the mortgage is getting real low. Pretty soon that's going to be, I should say, ours, to the family and what we're going to do. But boy, just to keep it is going to be tremendous. And I do that just about every day. I love it. It's crazy. And, as far as breaking free, sometimes I think about breaking free from my waiter job. I always talk about I could try to scale that up. It's something I do. I think I would be healthier doing it because I wouldn't be stressed. I'd have time with my family at night. I'd be working more hours for sure because I make stupid money at the restaurant per hour. But, of course, it's not a lot of hours, so it kind of balances out. So anyways, I'll get home at 12 or 1. Today I plan on doing a little bouncing. It's on a rebounder. I have small fiber neuropathy, so it's kind of a gentle cardio activity, even though my feet hurt afterwards. I iced my feet twice yesterday. I'm trying to do what I can do. I have back pain, neck pain, small fiber neuropathy. One of the things on this channel, pain-free, or to be as best as I can be. So I've been really trying. I want to start stretching more. Hopefully if I start eating better, I can maybe eliminate some food sensitivities that could get inflammation and pain. I don't have celiac disease, but I want to explore with gluten-free and just some other more greens, and just start trying more diets that hopefully can relieve my pain, and I'll be able to relay that to you. So anyways, I do that in my time off, so I'm going to rebound. I'm going to eat, maybe list something for sale, even though I mostly do that on Sundays when I'm home. I like to read, though I have to start reading more. So I'll be doing that at about 2:30, depending on where I'm at. I take a little nap. I never do really fall asleep during these naps, but it does kind of focus me. Maybe it's a meditation session. if you want to think of that. But we'll say from, I don't know, 2:20 to 2:30 to 3 or 2:50, I lay down and I rest. I close my eyes a little bit, kind of stretch my back out on the bed. I'm off my poor feet, which have small fiber neuropathy. It's not my favorite thing to do, and I do not do it on my days off because I don't want to waste any of my days off. But it also puts me into a calmer state going into my restaurant job, which is nice again. And I don't want to turn this into a bashing my place or boss or anything like that, but it's a negative place a lot of the time. There's even some toxic elements to it, more so maybe in the past than now. There's a lot of that going on. So I feel like getting rested after I've already made some money, eat, get rested, do some things during the day. I'm going in, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready to work, ready to make some more money. I'm calm. After my nap, then I'm taking a shower, and that kind of relaxes me too, some hot water, and then I'll finish it off with a cold shower, which will really pump me up for like half a minute or a minute. So I get out, I'm awake, I'm raring to go, and I'm out the door. We start at 4. I usually leave here like 3:30-ish. Get to work, get home 9:30, do a quick change in the shower if needed, and come down, binge eat, which I need to cut, bed between 10 and 11, read a little bit, and pass out. Something that I can cut during the day, I'd like to cut out all like the BS spending. I'll justify getting a cookie, a $2 cookie at Wegmans every day where I'm shopping. And that adds up, 2 and change times 5, that's 10 times 50, that's a lot of money. And so and not to mention that it's junk food. Occasionally I'll treat myself with a coffee, and occasionally I'll treat myself with a donut. I try not to do that as much. Just a lot of that wasted money. I justify it a little where if, okay, I can make $75 in my spare time, I can give out $5 here, but that adds up and it makes you unhealthy. Things that I want to add to this day: I want to stretch more. I'd like to read more. I was in a great reading habit, and I need to get back into it. Just to sit and meditate, start small, just a couple minutes, kind of, just decompress a little bit. Journal, gratitude journal. I'm fine with even just daily journaling about your life. I still think that's kind of cool. I also think stoic journaling is something that's very important and a lot different than just journaling what you're doing today. If you don't know what stoic journaling is, it's basically like thinking about the day ahead and, of course, putting your day up for review at night. It just kind of gets you in the mood, and a gratitude journal is amazing as well. So that's basically my average work day. On the weekends, it's more of a morning, spending time with family, play some music, kind of go over some things during the week, list some things which I can do at home. I like to be home with my family on the weekends, especially Sunday, afternoon, watch some football, have some family dinner time, and, in the summers we'll go out for day trips, this and that, and it's nice. So that's kind of a glimpse into what my life is. And I got it pretty good, I must say. It's not perfect, but that's mine. I'd like to know yours, kind of the structure of your day, what you'd like to add and what you'd like to subtract, so we can give each other some ideas, and I'm sure there's a lot of things that I missed. Thank you very much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share it. Join the break-free journey. We're getting there little by little every day. And make it your life's mission. Give you something to work forward to. Gamify it. Have fun with it. Work hard. My cigarette craving is done. Thank you, guys. Break free.